Welcome back to Black and White Banter, you lovely Newcastle fans. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm just heading over to Newcastle. That can mean only one thing. Brentford away, second of 3 away games. As I said on the match preview, which you obviously, if you haven't watched, go down and check that out. But by the time you're watching this, why would you? I'm confident. Why would I not be? We've scored 7 goals in 3 days. Squad rotations working like an absolute treat. Joe Linton came in, 2 goals. Wilson came in, 2 goals. Eddie Howe, I would not like to be that man waking up today because he has got some selection problems, some selection headaches, but good ones, positive problems. If you are new to Black and White Banter Newcastle fans, or if you're not new, if you're a subscriber, give us one of them. That goes a long way. It makes all this editing, as I start drinking more and more worth it. I'm just about to get on the party bus. I'm not underestimating Brentford by any means. This is one of our hardest away games of the season. I don't doubt that for a second, but I think Brentford will be fearing us more than the other way around because we are the informed team coming into this with players coming off the bench, whoever Eddie Howe doesn't start, who can really hurt this team. So I'm going to get myself on the bus. I'm going to get an early morning can cracked open and get this away day underway. How are you, lads? And we are joined by Aaron and Mr. Andy Carroll. Mr. Andy Carroll himself on the Thames, as we can see, right? Teams have just come out. What is... Oh, no, we're joined by 3. Joined by 3. Mr. Andrew Hill's joined the party, right? What's the score going to be today?
I'll take 2-2.
2-2, that's quite an interesting choice, right?
2-0 Newcastle.
2 on the tone.
Who's going to score first?
Joe Linton. ISAK.
And are we going to get Champions League football this season?
Yes.
No. Too fucking right we will.
I'll take them answers. Negative, Mr. Negative in the middle there. Right, I'm joined by Simon, who's a Brentford fan, obviously by the colours, which I'm not going to comment on the colours because we don't like them colours, but what are your thoughts on the game today? Are you confident or...?
I mean, yes, I think, you know, I know Newcastle need the points today. Man United are winning at the moment, so I don't know. I think it might be a 2-1 or something. I think Newcastle are probably going to grab a goal, but I think Brentford are quite strong at the moment, so hopefully we'll see how it goes.
And obviously you're having a great season, absolutely wonderful season. But what I'm curious about, a lot of teams now are starting to... We feel like a lot of teams are starting to dislike Newcastle a little bit because of the takeover and whatnot. Do you look at Newcastle as a team who are like... I'm going to assume you don't. I'm going to assume that you don't because you're not maybe that top 6.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Brentford, what we were terrified about this year was kind of second season syndrome of are we going to get knocked down? But now we're chasing European places. That's why a win today is going to be really important for Brentford. But personally, I respect Newcastle. I think they're a great club, and I think they deserve to be, up there.
On the Thames, with a pint in his hand, loving life. What's the score going to be today? Teams have just come out. Maximin's not in. He's out. Looks like he's injured. ISAK's in. Eddie Howe's gone with him over Wilson. What's the score going to be?
I think we'll share it 2-1.
Who's your first scorer?
ISAK.
Happy days. And are we... I know it's a bit early to ask. Are we going to get Champions League football this season?
Oh, we are.
That was a confident answer. I'll take that.
Newcastle United. I'll play black and white, I'll be all fight. We'll support you evermore. How's that team Newcastle United? it out, she's having a piss. It's 1-1. Julian, fucking get in. That's what we'll take. That's what we'll take. It was a game of two halves. It was a game of two halves. This is the best trip I've ever been on. Got it! Got it! Gonna win! Geordie boys, Brentford, wherever we go. Game of two halves. First half, we weren't at the races. We weren't at the races. Best trip I've ever been. Listen to this man. We won the races the first half. I don't think we knew how to play Brentford, as I said at half time. Hope saved us one time. He never saved us the second time. Second half, it was a different team. It was the Newcastle we know. The Newcastle we've seen against Man United. The Newcastle we've seen against West Ham. Intense, aggressive. Eddie Howe made changes. Tell you what, he's got a reputation as the Tinker Man. The changes he made were fantastic. ISAK and Wilson. People say 4-4-2's dead. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Because that was absolutely brilliant. Brentford couldn't control us second half. That was all us. It was all us. It was brilliant. Could have scored more. And after the first half, I thought, where's the Newcastle team that I love? And second half, we saw that Newcastle team. We are starting to show our strength in depth. ISAK and Wilson can play together. Willock, Jordan, oh fantastic. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen. What a goal! This is the best trip I've ever been on. Fantastic 3 points. I tell you what, I think a lot of teams are favouring us now. A lot of teams are favouring Aston Villa next Saturday. I think Champions League football is looking very promising. I'm getting my passport clean because Newcastle are probably going to Europe. It was a game of two halves today, but my God, did we win that second half. If you like this video, Newcastle fans, wherever we go, make sure you drop down, give us one of them, whack that subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Because Newcastle United probably looks like going to Europe. Away the lads!